Do we now have the ability to go to Moscow?
Hello.
Hi, André.
Hi, Nicole.
Good to have you here.
Andre, this is Kevin. Thank you for staying up with us. This race is a nail biter, and it looks like Donald Trump may pull off a big upset. If he does, how will Moscow react to that event, do you think?
I think for Moscow it's a good news. Even here in Moscow, nobody counted on Trump on the last day, but the hope was always there that he will win, because Vladimir Putin far better meshes with him and his personality than with Clinton, who is an outspoken critic of the Kremlin politics.
Mr. Putin and Mr. Trump haven't met so far, so these are rather assumptions, but do you really think they will get along so good?
I think yes, because there is a history of Putin meshes with such personalities as Trump. He is a good friend with Silvio Berlusconi, who is something near Trump, so he can get along with such politicians.
Has there been any discussion in Moscow about, if he wins, inviting the President Trump to a visit, an official visit?
I didn't hear it. I think officially the Kremlin has not any favorite. So they always said whoever will become president in the USA, they will try to fix the broken relationships, and they don't prefer anyone. That's the official mantra here in Moscow. But I think there will be clearly something going on. If Trump wins, then there will be congratulations, then there will come something, he can come to Moscow then.
And do you expect a great deal between President Trump and President Putin on the Middle East, on Crimea, on the Ukraine?
I think that's a little bit early to say that, because Trump will be the US president, and he will be forced to do something he maybe doesn't want to do, or doesn't have to say his. So he's forced in the system of the US, and he has to do what the US establishment has to say. So that could be there could be still some frictions between them.
If Mr. Trump wins, could you expect that Mr. Putin might offer some kind of a concession to the new president as a sign of good faith to start the negotiating process? Maybe in the Ukraine or in Syria?
Maybe not in the Ukraine. I think it's more vital in Syria. There could be a compromise. There they could find a compromise. Russia tried it already, I think, and maybe there they could find really something going.
And do you expect an end of the sanctions for Russia is realistic, or would that be too early to say? Under a Dominus trend. Okay.
Yeah, that's too early to say. I think we will have to see how Paul develops the situation.
Okay.
I think the first month Trump will try to get into dialogue with Russia, and Russia will try it on its own to try the dialogue. What happens in the end, that we don't know. Because nobody knows what to expect from Trump at the end, even here in Moscow. There's a survey here in Moscow. The population is not really fiercely pro-Trump. They just they just really are afraid of Clinton, who is an outspoken critic of Russia. So a survey showed that 34% of the Russians think the relationship could be improved under Trump, but just 6% think it could be improved under Clinton. 54% think they will further regress under Clinton.
So perhaps one last question. There has been the reproaches here that that Russia was behind the hacking of the emails of the Clinton campaign. How was the reaction in Russia?
Officially, they denied it, but it was something like the FSB, that's the Russian Secret Service, has nothing to do with that. That has stopped. Of course, the FSB wouldn't do it by its own. There were some hackers, but that's some denying that isn't really a denying. So, of course, there is a friction between the US and Russia in that kind of state. So, officially it is denied, but they will have to talk about it.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you very much, André. Thanks a lot.